got a lot of stuff to do today. A lot of scouting.
What are we taking? We're just driving a couple trucks out there? Or?
Yeah, I can drive.
Yeah, really getting stuff done today. Well, here we are, the weekend before the 2025 sturgeon spearing season here on Lake Winnebago, and we were all doing our annual scouting the weekend before. I don't know why we're doing this, because the water is absolutely filthy. We checked it last weekend, and I doubt it's gotten any better. There was a warm spell this week. Cracks opened up, so we're on the west side here. It's about the only spot you can get over the crack. There ain't many people out here, but I think we still got the 16, 17 inches of ice. We got Adam, Frank, Leroy, Sam, Parker, Peyton. We got more guys coming later, and I'm just trying to figure it out, because they might be using cameras this year. But if I can get in the shallow water and see siding, it's cold. It's like 16 last night or something, and tomorrow's supposed to be in the 40s again, another warm spell, but it hasn't wrecked the lake. I've never seen the lake so smooth and so nice. It's just that up around Wentz there, it's breaking up, and there's a lot of open water around the islands. And
Yeah, I was going to bring my
so, how much ice? Still a lot of ice?
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what.
But let that settle out.
You let that settle.
Are you get it? Yeah, shovel that off once.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This actually looks pretty good. Compared to some of those. So let that settle, and then measure it once, Parker. You got the.
Oh, I
milk.
Should we come back like in an hour?
No, it'll like a couple minutes. How much ice we got? Yeah, it gets worse for a second.
It's getting worse.
What do you got?
18.
18 inches of ice.
Okay.
And 1 inch of visibility.
Yeah, we finally get a ton of ice, perfectly smooth lake, and you can't see crap. Look, you can't see my finger down an inch.
Look at the bug in there.
You guys are shit when you said you couldn't.
Just perfectly smooth though. I mean, it is. If you want, you guys should have brought your ice skates. Perfect conditions for ice boaters. I mean, they've been loving it this year. Every day they're out here. Do you guys know that the world record ice boating speed was set on Lake Winnebago? 141 miles per hour.
They just did it, or what?
No, it was like in 1930 or something, or 40. Sriracha? Are
Yeah,
those any good?
They're new.
Are they?
Girls got them. You had to try
I
them.
had one. Ooh. It's like a taco-y, like a...
Oh, sriracha they call it.
Yeah,
It's golden sriracha.
it's pretty good.
Drilling holes yesterday?
Yeah, look how...
You asking about
See how it's cleaned up already?
Wait,
Let
you were
me...
asking about them, right?
Did anybody
Well-
bring a camera on?
Yeah, I got underwater camera.
We should go out deep once and just see if
Sit
we
with
can
camera.
even see anything.
Yeah.
Punch a hole over, drop the decoy or something down.
Yeah.
See if you can see 3 feet.
Yeah, because people are saying like you can't. We
Well,
had the
do it
camera
on-
down
do it on each side
last
of the
Sunday,
truck.
and I thought you could see decent. I mean, I don't know how far though. I mean, it looked fairly clear down there, but some people are saying you can't even see 3 feet. What is this? 5 feet of water right here, and I lose at the bottom 1.5 feet. So I can see 3.5 feet right now in 5 feet of water. Right? That's pretty good. That's a huge water column you're looking at there.
Shallower then.
Should go shallower in 4 feet of water, then I'll be able to see bottom. We're gonna go deep and sit with cameras, and you can see what it'll see.
Notice that on those old 250s?
1.2?
16
16
this is
feet.
where we're at, right
Yeah.
here.
16 feet of water.
Phone charger. Sam needs a phone charger.
16 feet of water. How far down could we see the cup or the disc?
4 feet.
4 feet down below the ice,
That's when
maybe.
we lost it.
Can't even see the. You can see about 3 feet with the camera when you're on the bottom. Horizontally. If you put it vertically, it's like 4 feet above the camera. You can start to see the cup. So you're seeing like a, what, like a, how big a radius, Parker, with your hands when you're looking straight down with the camera? Maybe a 4 foot diameter hole, right? Not good. Peyton's gonna dip for some worms with this new worm dipper.
See if you got worms.
See if there's any worms. Show us how this works, Peyton.
I don't really know how it Yeah, now look how clear it is.
Yeah, once you let it settle, it looks crystal clear.
You gotta really let it rip.
Gotta let her go.
You gotta let it, yeah.
Pretty hard.
You have to like drop it.
I got the end. You won't lose
Pull it back
let her,
up.
Just let her fly. There you go.
When you get it up, do it really slow, and I'll put this under it.
Nice and steady.
Does it feel heavy?
Yep.
You got one?
Oh, we got a whole shit pile of worms.
You
got
Worms?
I heard there's no worms on the south end. They're all in the northeast corner of the lake, I heard. When they did a trawler thing report or something.
Is it fighting?
Yeah.
You think you got them, huh? You still got them? Yeah, look how
Probably
clear it looks in the water.
Oh, it's open.
Ah.
Next
But you
hole.
did get some.
Okay, try it again.
Yeah.
Flappers.
Oh.
Yeah, it came up again. The flapper did. That's why I never got into worm checking, because they always seem
Why
to.
don't we just put a shovel down there? Take some money.
Gin clear.
This was good from the very top.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Don't
faster,
stop. Keep
yeah.
it steadily
Keep
going.
it steady. Don't bounce it.
Alright, here we are.
Keep going.
That was Uncle Keith.
Uncle
Oh.
Keith went? There's a, oh, thought that was a worm in there.
A night crawler.
There's a any night crawlers in there?
You got a diaper on? Your blood looks weird. Here, look at that.
He does have a diaper on.
What is that? There's like different butt cheeks going on there.
He's got separate, that's good mud down there.
That's muddy.
You got to put it in the water, Adam, like you're panning for gold.
Zebra
Yeah,
mussel?
like that. And then make circles with it, like a gold.
Like a
panner.
gold
There
digger?
you go.
Counterclockwise.
There. Then up.
Like you're paying for gold? What is all that? There's
Gold.
What if there's gold in Bago and we found it? Don't tell anybody. Oh, there's gold flakes in there. Not a single worm. And that's how you dip for worms. We need to cut this in a jiffy. All right, we drove what? These 3 miles north in the hopes of finding clean water. We still got about, I don't know, 35 miles to cover yet. But maybe it's a little bit cleaner up here. He's having problems with his jiffy. It's stalling out or something. Did you just get that? It does look like they made this in 1975 to look like it was from the future. Doesn't those jiffies? They just don't look. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Are you right?
Maybe you got the blades on backwards. Hey!
Clean it up.
It's got some potential there.
Clean it up.
Reef?
Yeah. I think we speared here, maybe even with cameras a couple times. Your dad might have got one here. Is this where you sit in the lawn chair? Remember we came around this side of the island out here? I know there was multiple years we speared in this area. And like normal, we have milk. Somebody just milked a cow in there? Peyton, you're gonna get wet. You spend more time on the ice laying down every time we go fishing.
You're gonna bust your vagina.
Yeah, you don't want that. Let's let this settle and maybe play for a miracle. Hey. Oh, crystal clear.
Watch.
Show us how this works.
I didn't even use it.
There's your garbage. That's the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Works great. Why are those condom wrappers in there? What is that? You got 9 feet.
15.
Somebody lay down.
Yeah, 10 to 11 feet it says for here.
Doesn't seem as bad though.
Oh,
It's not good.
I know, but
But it's not good.
You can't use it in the same sentence.
I think not as bad is going to be what works.
could have been worse.
Do they make a, like, bleach, you dump bleach in there and it would clear it all up?
Yeah. I'm sure that would work.
Or some of those
Chlorine,
pills.
chlorine pellets and stuff like that.
Yep.
Pool
The
shock.
shack.
Yeah, if we get a whole bunch of pool shock out and just start dumping it in the
You
area.
just have it trickling in your shack.
Yeah.
Like have it on a timer.
I think you just get a big fan down there.
It's a lot of really great ideas.
That's really nice.
But are we another mile north? And it's still dirt.
He must be over there.
Yeah, you can see it better through
Yeah,
the
you
ice
can,
on the
actually.
outside of the hole.
Oh boy, yeah, that's beautiful.
Jeez.
Lost it.
Yeah, you're better off looking.
Look at how
excited we're getting about that.
About 3 feet. You can see 4 feet here.
Holy shit. He just
Yeah, 4 feet you can see. Not bad.
Yeah, 3 to 4.
Let's go to the bar. All right, we made a big move. Went back on the road and went north. Another 5 miles. See if we get any cleaner water here. Parker's drilling. The ice on the blade.
Steve, can you go out? Steve, you need to get off the yacht now?
A little. You know,
16 inches.
16.
It looks really good on the map.
On the map, it looks crystal clear. On the
A little 9-foot finger right here.
Yeah, we're just in a. I would say.
There's a lot of ice here. How much is it?
What is that? A bomb? This
know.
is clean water.
probably harder here.
It's a lot
Baby.
better.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely better.
This is nice and clean. Look at that.
Way better.
Nope. Just found my new spot.
Why is it so much cleaner here?
Well,
See if you can go straight down there.
you think it'll be busy out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. This is where you want to be.
See about.
Keep going.
Yep.
Here, let me get right in there.
A little up there.
Well, where's the bottom?
9 feet. That's fucking lot. Yeah, you
You're
can see
at
almost 7
foot.
You would see
Let me
siding.
hang on. Let me see it. Let me get a. Give me a cushion, Peyton.
Got a jacket for you, Dad.
Sorry if it was too heavy.
The battery.
He's thirsty. I told you it was the battery.
Well, I want to double check.
Oh.
And he did say the contacts are on backwards.
I told him it was the battery, that it was dead. The indicator was down to nothing.
It's recording.
It's deeper than that.
It's deep.
I mean, it's.
Left 10 to 11.
I think you lose it about right here. At
Yeah, you
bottom
lost it at
3 or 4,
7.
but this is deeper than 9.
Yeah.
I can see 7 feet.
Yeah.
Is it cleaner though?
Yeah, that's fucking 12 feet.
Yeah, it's 11 or 12 feet.
Yeah, you can see down. I'm sure siding you can see 9 to 10 feet.
You move in a little
I mean, you
bit.
wouldn't have siding down anyway.
Let's go grab Jack.
I don't know. Let's go grab Shaq. Alright, this is the best water we've seen so far here, huh? What can you see? 7, 8 feet for sure.
Yeah.
That spot there, you could pretty much see it on the bottom. The water column's just so much cleaner. We're gonna go back up on the road and head north, get on the other side of the river, so we can get on the other side of this crack here. Problem is, this crack we can't cross. We'd like to get out a little further. But definitely cleaner. This is the cleanest I've seen or heard of anywhere on the lake, unless I just don't know about other spots. But that's why you go scouting around, and I wouldn't mind spearing right here. I don't know how many people are going to be in here, but I'd spear this, right? You? How do you feel? Nice easy on right here.
Ice here.
It's a lot. Measure that ice, Pete.
There's a lot of ice here.
There might be.
18.
18?
Or no. 16. Hey, put it in the water.
Try it again, Pete. Go back.
Put it in there. Now put it flat against the ice. 16.
Yeah, it is only 16.
Huh. Sorry, Pete.
Best yet.
Yeah?
Why is it clear here?
I don't know.
Of course, they got hooked.
Yeah, the water just looks so much nicer. Why is it so much nicer water here?
Yeah, how far you lose it?
Oh.
Like 9 feet.
Yeah.
How deep are we here?
How deep is it?
We're just off that hump. Oh, that was bottom. You damn near see it on bottom. Was it?
I wasn't holding it anymore.
You want to leave it down there, Adam?
Nine? It's about the same. Hey everyone, it's the next day. We're off the lake. Had a long night last night at Sturgeon Central. All the guys are gone, but it was a very productive day of scouting in my mind. Normally in the past, we just kind of go out there just to mess around, I guess. We all kind of know already before our scouting weekend kind of where we're gonna go. But this year, with the water being as dirty as it was, it paid to get out there and really check. We put on a lot of miles and we went. The lake is great except for the cracks and the open water around Wentz, but everywhere else is really nice. Definitely made our way quite a ways north, all over the place, and found better water the more farther north we went. So we kind of know where we're gonna spear. We got a good idea for it anyways. So I'm just at home today in my shack because it's like 40 degrees outside and it just feels warm, and there's deck, everything, the ground is melting and you can just see water and moisture everywhere. So I can imagine the shorelines are not, they're probably fine, but with the amount of people we saw yesterday coming on and off the lake, especially farther north, they could take a pounding. They're gonna get beat up, and with this warm weather like this, today's a day probably to stay off the landings. If you want to preserve it for next week's spearing, for cutting in Thursday, Friday, and spearing opening day, Saturday, we probably should stay off the lake on warm days like this. Tomorrow, and I think the rest of the week, it's going to be teens and single digits at nights, highs in the upper 20s, so it'll be just fine. Just keep it nice and stiff. Yesterday morning, it was perfect. All the landings and everything were nice and stiff. There was no water. So I was going to go sit today with the camera and do some scouting with the boys, but after I realized how warm it was getting here during the day, I decided to stay back home and do some finishing touches on my shanty. A couple other little odds and ends that can get done. We're going to work on some siding because we're definitely going to put siding down. The other guys are going to probably spear with the camera, depending on where we cut in, because it was such a fine line between not being able to see the bottom and seeing the bottom, depending on the depth, if you're on a reef or off. But definitely the clarity got really good, and the water column was a lot clearer, I guess, where we ended up yesterday. So that's where we want to concentrate on. I'm feeling there's probably going to be a lot of other people around there because they know it's clear and it's a popular area, but that was the best water we've seen. So I'm going to spend the day getting some siding ready, getting the shanty finishing touches ready. I got some more propane filled the other day, so I should be set. It's just those couple little tidbits. And I'm going to try and get the shack out this week after work when I can and sit for a few hours with the camera and see if I can see any sturgeon, see if the water cleared up. See if I can get a gauge on how many people are going to be sitting in the area, because I just don't like getting in the middle of big crowds, but it happens. I got some siding in my shanty because some of these shacks we didn't use in the last couple of years, so we dug out all the siding. It was all in the weeds back there and just filthy. This is what we used to put on the bottom of the lake in dirty water, and you can gain a couple feet of visibility as far as you ain't gonna actually see the fish, but you'll see the outline or the shadow of the fish crossing over this siding. I've probably speared half of my fish over the siding, if not more. Without that, because you can't see the bottom, black on black. So the siding shows up pretty good, and I know they don't really like the siding, especially if they're right on the bottom. We've had them come up to the side and you see the nose come over and they turn and the tail flips around, but at least you're getting a glimpse of them. Maybe there's fish that turn that would have come through, but you wouldn't have seen them anyways because it's black. So Parker's cleaning them all up because they're all dirty, and 'cause we're gonna need them this year for sure. I think if we're not gonna especially if we're not gonna use cameras, or even if you are gonna use cameras. You might put the camera, it'd be like right here, maybe up higher, pointing straight down. So it's like you're looking down the hole. Or you can put it on the bottom, shooting across, whatever. But you need some sort of markers down there so you know what you're throwing at, I guess, with the cameras. I'm gonna go with the siding way and just sit and see what I can see with my eyes. Parker's gonna finish cleaning these up. They look a lot better, eh? We'll get them rinsed off and clean these up. I'm back out. It is, what is today? Tuesday afternoon before the opening day. Back where we ended up on Saturday. And I cut a bunch of holes in. As you can see, got the big shack over it. You can see pretty good. The water looks real good. I put the disc down. I could just make it out. I just measured it. It's exactly 8 feet. Hard bottom. There's a little hump here. Kind of no secret now. This clear water is in the pocket of clear water out here, and I've heard you can see up to like 10 feet out farther. I don't know what it is in here in the shallow stuff, but I'm gonna try and fit some siding down and see what it looks like on the bottom. I think I'll be able to snake them down. There's 2 holes there, and see, I have no problem sitting on hard bottom, especially in this area. So see what she looks like. Oh yeah, and just over 15 inches ice. Good ice. It's pretty good going. That's bottom, and that's good enough for me. All right, like I said, I'm 8 feet of water. Been sitting for about a half hour. Haven't seen anything yet. I did put the camera down, as you can see. Don't tell anybody about my lucky funky chicken, but that's 2 feet away from the camera. The end of the siding is about 4 feet away from the camera. I don't know if you'd see anything beyond that. So even on the bottom, it's still kind of milky, murky looking. A lot of white stuff floating around. But definitely would see one come over the siding, and that's all I want. I don't mind sitting on hard bottom. I think if I went to 9 feet, maybe 10, I still could make out the siding. I've sat many years where you're just squinting to make out the siding and looking for any kind of shadows, and I can see it pretty good here. So I don't camera spear, so I imagine if you got out in the deep water and you put your camera down vertically facing your X or something on the bottom, once you get down to about 10 feet, you could probably see it pretty good, because I did put it down vertically from the hole and I could see my whole X no problem. And this is just a short X, so you don't have to go down too far, I think, to see your X or pipes or whatever if you're spearing with the camera. If you're going to spear with the camera horizontally on the bottom, that's going to be a challenge, I think, from what we've seen the last weekend and now today. You can't see out that far. Looking straight down, I think you can see better. So maybe tomorrow I'll move. I don't think I'm going to move anymore today, but maybe my brother will come out tomorrow and we'll move into the deeper water once and see how deep I can actually see the siding. But otherwise, this will be fine for me. Definitely speared in worse. Well, there is our 2025 scouting video of the year. Wish it was a little more informative for you, but we did what we could. What a whirlwind of a year, though. You go from not knowing if you're gonna have ice to getting plenty of ice, and we're all excited. Then you realize that the water is crap. So we did our work. We scouted. We found some decent water. It's no secret where we're gonna be spearing. So it's a popular area. It just happens to be somewhat clear, and most of the lake is not clear. So that's where we're gonna go. Like I said, there's gonna be a lot of people there, and it is what it is. And I hope everybody has a great, safe opening day. Tomorrow is day one of the cut-in day. Thursday, you cut in Thursday and Friday. It's supposed to be a nice, blustery, cold, blowing day, which doesn't make it very fun when you're cutting with a big chainsaw and you're getting all wet and everything. But we're gonna cut in a few shacks tomorrow and get a real good look and see what we're looking at here. And maybe we'll be able to even see deeper. Once you cut that big hole in, it seems like you can see better. So going off of that, we'll cut a couple in shallow, maybe one out deeper, and see what we see. Maybe we won't need cameras at all, or some guys are probably going to go in the deep with cameras anyway, see that they're all set up for it. But yeah, I'm excited, I'm pumped, and good luck to everybody. Maybe I'll see you on the ice.